Ah. Hey, you know, I almost caught the fucking song ending at the correct time. That would have been really cool. Fortunately, I did not get that. Patch is live! You know, fucking 20 minutes early. I'm actually ever so slightly shocked that it went live. 20 minutes early. At this point, like, they might as well just held off until 5, but I guess doing it allows some people to get in without completely overloading the servers. The moment it fucking... It's 5 o'clock, or at least 8 minutes from now. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm in. Watch me get fucking disconnected and get sent to like a 2,000 person queue, though. That'd be fucking hilarious as shit. Like, completely, like, ruin my fucking day. Get that shit out of here. One door closes. We're in. Yeah, I should get there as fast as possible. I should do this opening bit as fast as I possibly can before everyone is fucking here. Given it's not a major patch, and it's definitely not an X-Pack release, because that's way worse. Remembering like the Endwalker release and having to wait multiple hours to actually fucking get in. Oh, you know what? I should. While I'm here. Where is me settings? Character, isn't it? Do this every single time. I always forget. There we go. And where is the abbreviation? There we go. Oh yeah, everyone's fucking rushing now. Everyone's rushing. Also, I'd like to thank Haggard Vajingo and Minori Mara for following my I really appreciate it. Always appreciate new friendos coming into the stream, you know? Varshan, Asdaya, who is this new furry creature over in Sherland? Oh, there we go. No. It's a message. Ah, Vaughn, one of my clerks was just here with a message for you. The students of Baldesian request your presence in Charlene at your earliest convenience. Indebted as I am to our friends, I'd hoped that I might too be of service, but it is you alone that they require. No pressing business, pray make your way to the Baldesian Annex at once. Vajika awaits your arrival. Meantime, I shall continue showing Ashdaya the city. From notable landmarks to the people's lives, there is still much and more for her to see. Yeah, Ashdaya, a little baby dragon now. Old baby dragon. Well, for now, my friend, I look forward to the day we set forth on another adventure together. Soon. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets involved in the Dawn Trail MSQ. And I've also realized that I don't have Reaper or Sage in my fucking hotbars. I gotta fix that at some point. Because I have to level them. I still have zero fucking clue how to play Sage, and it's a little bit ridiculous. I should really, like, try to get an understanding. So that I don't fail the intro quest multiple times in a row again. Cryo. Cryo Graha. Grace me with your presence. There's the boy. Thank you for coming on such short notice. Forgive us for sending for you so soon after your trials in the void, to say nothing of your grueling battle against the 12. Now then, we aren't actually the ones who require your presence, but Erenville. He stopped by recently, you see, and asked us to reach out to you on his behalf. I imagine you're as surprised as we are, given that he was supposed to be away on a long expedition. It must have necessitated a change in his plans. All he would tell me is that there is someone whom he wishes Vaughn to meet. Yeah, it's our new furry friend! He also mentioned that he would be tending to business at the studio. Look for him there. Our furry friend whose name I forgore. Because I wasn't paying enough attention to when they said the name in the live letter. I'm stupid. Oh, there's already so many fucking people. Then where is Erenville? Ooh, cutscene. I have a slight feeling.
Erenville!
Oh, shit. There we go.
Apologies for the wait. I hope I haven't called you away from anything important. I chanced upon some commissioned items at my destination, so I thought I might deliver them.
Where did you go, if I may ask?
The New World. Tural.
You went to Tural? Then the person who you wish to introduce...
Aye, she hails from there. I present to you...
Come on.
But it seems you've lost her.
Damn it.
Did she wander off?
What a fucking tease. There she is.
Sorry. It's just so different here. I can't help but want to explore.
I love her voice already.
Well, while you were exploring, your candidate came to us. This is him. The adventurer you crossed the seas to meet.
Ooh, you weren't exaggerating. It's plain he's no ordinary man.
It's the furry, yay!
I'm Uklamat, claimant to the throne of Tulihuela.
We love our new friend.
Tulihuela.
It's Tural's governing nation. The capital bears the same name.
I'll get to the point. I want you to come with me to my homeland.
Given the magnitude of the request, perhaps you should explain why you're making it?
Her design is fucking immaculate. Holy shit, I love it.
Of course.
And she's a warrior.
Soon, an event of great import will
She's
be
our new
held in
tank.
Tural. The rite of succession. Taking the form of a contest, it will determine who next ascends the throne. As daughter to its present keeper, I will participate. And I have every intention of winning. I was searching for champions to join me when Erenville told me about you. A mighty warrior who knows no fear, who sweeps aside terrible fiends as if they were reeds, who flew to the edge of existence and saved our star.
Oh, do you need
She asked who Eorzea's greatest hero was.
I need to turn the
And
audio
so I
up.
told her.
Shit.
Much more elegantly, I might add.
Oh, this is
Now
very
you
quiet.
know why. You'll come to Tural, yes?
Wait, let's all just slow down. Wuklamat, was it? You claim to be of the royal family, but is it not the Mamulja who rule in Tyrol?
Tulihyolal is a nation of many peoples. Not only the Mamulsha, as some across the seas are quick to assume. That said, its present ruler is a Mamulsha, and one blessed with two heads besides. He's also my father. Not by blood, obviously, but he raised me as his own, and that's what matters.
So that is the way of it.
Adoptive parent.
My apologies if I was indelicate.
Hardly. I know little about your
Yeah!
family
Push
and
him! Wait,
nothing
no,
about
don't
your
push the boy.
parentage. But in my eagerness, I've gotten ahead of myself. I can't expect you to agree on the spot when we've only just met.
I agree.
If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Just know, though, that if it's adventure you seek, you could do far worse than come with me. Now, this is only a rumor. But apparently, the contest will involve the fabled city of gold and the legendary beast, Valyarmanda. Tell me that doesn't pique your interest.
I've heard about it before, this Golden City.
So the tales have reached even these shores. I can't help but feel proud.
I advise you not to put much store by these rumors. Golden cities are not but a dreamer's fancy.
Arenval.
Says the dreamer who was bent on finding one when he was a child. Just because you failed doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Oh, so they've known each other for a long time.
Tuliolal and the Golden City. Just like in the letter to Grandfather.
Regardless of what the contest may entail, it'll be no simple thing. If I'm to triumph, I'll need capable and dependable companions. So let's go on a hunt together. There's no better way to get acquainted.
Wanna go on a hunt. I wanna go on a hunt. Yeah, I gotta turn the fucking audio up. That's my bad. I was looking at fucking OBS and I'm like, wow, that looks quiet. And then I looked at my own audio. I'm like, ah, shit. Let's fix that real quick. I turned it down for some reason. It should be good. Voice should be up higher. No, don't speak random person. Fuck. Game is afoot. Grati appears equal parts bewildered and excited. The chance to see not only Tyrol, but the fabled Golden City besides. This is the stuff of grand adventures, my friend. Which is not to say you should hastily accept this invitation, mind. There is still a great deal we do not know. So let's begin to rectify that by first getting acquainted with our visitor in the manner she suggests. The lack of nipples. I'm not certain what might be a suitable location for her hunt, however... When I was at the guild earlier, I learned about a petition from researchers on the Isle of Hum. Whether not long ago and called some unruly fauna, of course, but according to recent reports, other ordinarily docile fauna have grown savage. It's believed that they've been unsettled by some manner of predator, and so the researchers seek assistance with identifying and dispatching it as part of your hunt. Perhaps you might answer the petition? Isle isn't far, and we would also be helping those in need. That works for me. As you know, I've honed my skills against some of the fiercest beasts in Tyrol. whatever creature it is. They better be able to put up a proper fight, or we'll at it before we have a chance to get acquainted. We can prove ourselves capable and dependable companions. My apologies, but I must see to some preparations. Pray go on ahead to the aisle. I will join you as soon as possible. Rest of you are ready? Let's head to the harbor. This being guild ship business, it should be simple enough to secure a vessel. Man, I love this game so much. I don't know, okay, where? I don't know what that is. I actually don't know what that blue quest is right there. I'll have to pick that up later. But that might be Criterion related or Hunt related or something. Or maybe it's related to the Kryles stuff. Oh, and there's another one here, but that's probably crafting or gathering, right? By crafting and gathering. Okay. Wait, why is there a dungeon here all of a sudden? What is this for? Gator font? Oh. Oh, right. I super forgot about that. Huh. That's that one, that's that. Yeah, I don't remember doing that dungeon. The loan of the ship from one of the captains, a cheery fellow. Can operate the vessel, so we don't need to make trouble, or we don't need the trouble it'll take us. Carl's acting a little strange, don't you think? It's just a simple hunt. What preparations she needs to make? We have to take a ship? I've barely set foot in dry land. I suppose it's a good cause. A hunt. Come on, let's get going. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. Set some fucking time aside. That's the Aether font, that's for sure.
From here, we must walk.
So much ice. It rivals even Yogg-Tural. Oh, a white bear! I wonder what it tastes like.
That's way better for audio.
Remember, we're here to deal with creatures that have been deemed an unacceptable danger. Do not attack anything else unprovoked.
I know.
I love her already. She's great.
So this is the isle where ether literally bursts forth.
Aye, the Isle of Ham. The geysers lie deep inland, however.
You really are knowledgeable. Kona told me nothing about this place.
I doubt your
Glasses are
brother
dirty.
managed to come out this way. He's like to have toured facilities like Labyrinthos, however.
The great big cavern under the city. It's amazing that they could make a sky down there complete with a sun.
This brother of yours, he has been to Sharlayan.
He has. Kona's my second older brother. And until recently, he was a student in the city.
Oh. But we never got to meet him then.
He went on and on about technological amusements. He made me want to come here too one day. And so I did. I think I understood something of how he felt when I set foot in his beloved studium.
Oh, why is it got like a fucking cherry
went to the
scent to it? Jesus
studio.
Christ.
Your brother must be quite a scholar. But I wonder, like you, he'd be royalty, yes? With such a personage coming to Sharlayan to receive an education would surely have caused a stir, yet I recall nothing of the sort.
He consulted with the head of the studium beforehand, that his identity might remain secret. Being Mikote, he had no trouble blending in.
Ah.
He's adopted like me, you see.
Ah.
One time, though, he almost let it slip to a professor. It was all he could do to parry the barrage of questions.
Having no shortage of questions myself, I can imagine.
Ask whatever you like. I don't mind. But I maintain hunting together is the best way to get to know someone.
Get to know them with your fists.
The researchers should be up ahead. Let's find them and learn what
There
we
we go,
can.
nice clean glasses.
The researchers should be just ahead. There. The building to the northeast.
I can see the enemies from here.
So, ordinarily harmless creatures have grown savage.
Don't know what's got them riled up, but I'll take down any that thinks to try me. Right, let's hunt our fill.
Can't believe we're killing penguins.
Look! Someone's in trouble!
Yeah, taste my axe.
These animals are usually so docile.
Press Surveyor. I think it's you come. I take it you're one who answered our petition. Wait, aren't you? You are. Wow, the adventure saved our star. With that, our meeting was under better circumstances. Conducting a routine inspection of the transporter here when I suddenly found myself surrounded. I find more of the same across the chasm. Once docile animals grown strangely aggressive. My colleagues there can tell you more. Give me just a moment. I can finish checking our equipment.
You really are famous.
Very.
And for good reason, as you'll soon see for yourself.
Graha. Let me marry you, Graha. I love my cat boy.
Quite an
He's the
interesting
best.
contraption you've got here.
Is that our petitioner? Let's go and have a chat.
Come to answer the petition, you should speak to my colleague here. Venture comes to answer my petition, I presume. We're most fortunate to have one of your considerable skill here to aid us. One of your... Oh, I'm just stupid. The creature of unknown origins has been sighted on the island in recent days, and we believe its presence has affected the local fauna. The animals beyond this gate are the worst affected we've encountered thus far, though we do not dare go back. Your task is to quell any threats you find, search for traces of the beast responsible for all this. If you find anything at all, we're most grateful if you would share it with us. Get started.
I'll handle this.
Oh! Oh, I see. Holy shit.
Is that all?
Holy fuck.
Come on, let's pick up the creature's trail.
Oh. Beast carcass. Over here. We're done defending its territory, most like. Find ravaged beast remains torn to shreds by sharp talons.
These claw marks. I've seen their like before. It's starting to feel like a proper hunt.
Whatever beast could it be? Or should be common in any case. Be a clue around here somewhere. Where do you suppose it is? Oh. Tattered plumage. What's this? You find feathers are scattered about the ground. There are signs of a fierce struggle.
Feathers. But did they belong to the predator or the prey?
So, how do you prefer our prey? Roasted or raw?
You
Dissected.
presume it's even safe to eat?
These strange plants you have here. Oh, because we don't have time for picking flowers. There it is. Look at that smell. Blowing stench of fresh leavings assails your nostrils. Whatever beast left them is likely still close by.
Still fresh. Whatever this beast, it cannot be far.
Nope.
Do you suppose they're upset we disturbed their hunt? Who knows? If they're spoiling for a fight, then they've got one.
I can't tell a
Let's
visual
head
bug,
back and report what we found.
but their circles were not popping up. That's a big old horned bird.
Powerful wings and razor-sharp talons. Worthy prey. Ah! What is that thing? It speaks?
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's gonna be memed as shit. Holy
It's heading
fuck.
towards the falls.
That was great.
I'll stay with the researchers. The creature, I leave to you.
Come, Woklamat.
Right.
I love Woklamat. She's my favorite Catwoman. Out with the Estola, in with the Woklamat.
Just so we're clear, I wasn't startled by the beast earlier. It caught me by surprise, that's all.
Forgive me, but I fail to see a difference.
I'm getting hungry. Let's be done with this so we can eat.
Caught me by surprise! Caught me by surprise!
It's fucking daunting.
Think you're clever, huh? I'll rip off that beak and roast you on a spit!
She's got Unga Bunga brain. This is great. Holy shit.
Talk all you like, Bird. I'm going to have the last laugh. Oh, I'm going to enjoy sinking my teeth into you. Ah, shut up already, you blasted bird!
Look out! I've never seen such an enormous colibri.
Not good. Quickly, gather together.
No!
I've got you.
That was too close.
What? I got it all barely. Holy shit. Ew.
Spread out, everyone!
You pay for that.
Ah! Again! Oh shit. Oh, give you 26 seconds to fucking break 3. Holy shit. No! Fuck, I can't hit it. Oh. Oh shit. I didn't realize.
Thank you.
I can't hit it. Ah, shit.
That was hardly a tickle. Try this. Nothing to it. We have you now, you loudmouth bastard!
Throw everything you have at it.
Dead.
And I had barely limbered up.
It was a terrible foe, but no match.
Oh shit, fuck. No match for your axe. Whoops, I was trying to close my chat.
Only to be expected. You were pretty impressive yourselves. I was right to invite you on a hunt.
It's,
But what a curious bird that was. Though we have similar in Tural, they don't grow so big or use such
Woklama?
dirty tricks.
Pointing gif.
Dirty tricks?
It's still alive.
Aye, dirty and despicable. Otherwise, I could have easily...
Leave this to me.
Pictomates are cryo! Yeah!
Have at you.
Thanks for the assist, Cryo.
Cryo?
I am terribly, terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
She arrived as I was seeing the researchers to safety. It was all I could do to keep up with her after I explained what happened.
He's got a slightly new getup on.
So this is what you meant by seeing to preparations?
After hearing of the contest, I thought how wonderful it would be to join you.
Aw.
In coming here, I wanted to demonstrate my skill at arms to Woklamat. Alas, it seems I missed most of the action.
That was amazing! The piece didn't stand a chance!
I'm glad to have been of service.
May I ask what inspired this change?
You will recall the time you descended to the ethereal sea in search of Heidelin. Recognizing that my skills were inadequate, I chose to provide support from afar, rather than join you. It was the same when you set forth for Ultima Thule. How it pained me to stay behind, again and again. That That's what inspired this change. Ever since the final days were averted, I've used every spare moment to hone my craft. As you all have adapted your methods to suit the circumstances, I started by considering how I might best contribute. And after much deliberation, I arrived at my answer.
It's Doodle Bob.
With the esoteric art passed down by the legendary Archon realm, Pictomancy. As I recall, you have embraced versatility to effectively complement a certain someone's style.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
What I do is much the same. Like you, I don't want to be left behind.
Rahad definitely does swap around his roles to suit the wall.
Indeed. I must say, you appear to be especially keen on being involved in the ritual of succession. Is there any particular reason?
Yes, there is. This letter from Tuli Yolal. It was addressed to my grandfather Galuf and turned up among the students' archives. The ink was faded, so I couldn't fully make out the sender's name. Galul, someone.
Jaja. Gulul Jaja. That's my father, the Dawn servant. What does the letter say?
The Dawn
While
servant
much of
on
it
the Dawn
isn't
Trail.
legible, it appears to be a request to investigate the Golden City.
A request to investigate the Golden City? From the Dawn Servant himself?
Well, well. Seems it may be more than a rumor after all.
Being a member of the royal family, it was my hope that you could confirm the authenticity of this letter.
I assume that's the final zone then, is the Golden City.
I can say for a fact
Unless that's
that my
Section
father
9.
didn't write this.
Or, sorry, Solution 9. And, well, not made of gold, it is the
Given how
Golden
culturally
City.
diverse Tuliyollal is, it was decided some time ago that a common language was needed. But instead of elevating an existing tongue and its speakers above all others, we looked to those widely spoken overseas and created an altogether new one. The similarities to your common tongue also make it quite easy to communicate in these situations, no? This letter, however, is entirely in Eorzean. If Father had written this, he would have been in Turali. And what's more, it bears a wax seal. We don't bother with them.
So the letter is fraudulent, then?
Oh, I didn't mean to say that. My father's signature is genuine, as far as I can tell, so perhaps he simply dictated it.
I see. Oh, thank you for the confirmation. It seems my grandfather indeed had dealings with Tuli Yolal. I can't help but be curious as to what exactly he was doing there. In order to help us decide on a course of action, would you mind if I asked you some questions about your home?
By all means. After all, learning about one another was the purpose of this hunt. We can talk while feasting on this fellow. I, for one, am starving.
We're eating that.
You really want to eat this bird. Is this a joke about cats wanting to just like kill birds? Is that the is that the joke? Exciting hunt that was, and now it's time to save the reward. He's in Growl's feelings all too well, the desire to do one's part, maybe daunted to try and keep up, but change unless we take the first step. Thanks to Wuk Lamont. I don't know who sent the letter to grandfather, among other things, but the questions still remain. The wildlife pacified, the researchers safe, our task is complete. This leaves the matter of the colibri meat. Better or worse, there's only one place we can take it here in Charlie, the last stand. Yeah, let's see what Dickon can cook up for us. I don't know why I stumbled on the name Dickon. Dickon. I should rewatch a bunch of Monty Python stuff. I feel like that'd be really fun to do. Man, if Monty Python stuff was public domain, I'd super watch it on stream. I think that would also be fun. Why are there slutty cat boys over here? Well, now, there's a famished face if I've ever seen one. What can I get you, Vaughn? Oh, bird meat from the hunt, you say? Leave it to me, I've just the recipe. English, it's 5 a.m. I don't function well at the morning hours, regardless of how long I've been awake. It's a new dish I recently learned from the sailors, and for you lot, it's in the house. What you like, you hear? That looks really good.
Come. Let's enjoy the bounty of our first outing together. I'd heard that Charlayan cuisine was terrible, but this is fantastic.
It does look so goddamn good.
What is this? Oh, it smells spicy.
Oh, come now. Since when did you become so soft? It's not like we don't have spicy food in Tural, too.
Oh no, is she gonna drink it and just have like an overload? Oh no. Oh no.
According to Dickon, intensely hot dishes have become popular in Razadhan after a traveller ordered a curry with several times the usual amount of spice. So
Thank you,
he
Zero.
started offering the same in order to please the growing Harnish population here in Charlian.
It's nothing I can't handle.
Oh no, is there gonna be a tear?
Your boorish manners reflect poorly on the both of us. I wish you would consider your station.
He's really embarrassed.
I swear, sometimes it feels like you open your mouth only to criticize.
Would I be correct in assuming you've known each other for a long time?
Aye, thick as thieves since we were little.
I beg to differ. She is a long-standing acquaintance. Nothing more.
You're really embarrassed.
I see.
Oh.
All this time you were from Tural. Oh, would that I had known sooner. There's so much I'd like to ask.
You and everyone else. I've kept it quiet so as to avoid the endless interrogations.
Well, if he's going to be a miser, I'll be happy to tell you about our homeland instead.
Oh, all that food looks so fucking good.
Since ancient times, many peoples have called Tural home, and they've been fighting each other for nearly as long. The fighting finally stopped some 80 years ago, when the reigning Dawn Servant unified the disparate communities and founded a new nation.
And that's how Tuliolal came to be.
Since then, we've enjoyed an era of uninterrupted peace. But my father is getting old, and he wishes to relinquish the throne to a worthy successor. One who can preserve his legacy. Including myself, there are 4 claimants to the throne. But while we all have the right to participate, one among us cannot be allowed to rule.
Oh.
A man who is too ambitious by half. Word of the Garlean Empire's collapse has reached Tural. While most are simply relieved, he sees weakness to exploit and would lead our armies across the seas on a campaign of conquest.
After everything my father has done to give us peace, he would drag us back into war. I can't allow it. No matter what, I must win this contest.
I understand your reasons. But this being an event that will dictate the course of your nation's future, is it appropriate for outsiders like us to be involved?
Oh, it's more than appropriate. The Dawn Servant himself expressly encourages it. The ruler of Tural must navigate the intricacies of myriad cultures, and there's no better way to prove oneself qualified to do so than to work with foreign allies. That's why I sought you out. Through our hunt, I've confirmed that you're a warrior of considerable skill, but more importantly, one of good character as well. And so I ask you, will you lend me your strength and help me win the throne of Tulihualal? You don't need to decide right this moment.
Yes,
But I will need you if I'm to triumph over the competition.
Yes.
I'll stay here as long as I can while waiting for your answer.
In that case, allow us to prepare a room for you at the Baldessian Annex.
That's very kind of you.
She's eyeing the food still.
Oh, and one more thing. Once we finish eating, would you mind if I took the rest of the meat?
Go ahead. Holy shit. Judging by Woklamat's reaction, it appears Turelic Gurusine isn't excessively fiery. Whether Woklamat has the makings of a ruler, I couldn't say, but I do know that she deeply cares for the nation and her people. If you choose to help her, though, is for you and you alone to decide. Think on it well. Now that as past time reported our mission success at the guild ship, didn't so suit her except Her Highness we needed to have a royal meal. I'll come by the annex later. Till then. I'll take 640 food. Oh, for real? It's that short? Oh, I guess it is a Hildebrand trial then. Grahati is mulling over what you've learned of Woklamat and her plan. Coming dawn. That was much shorter than I thought it'd be. I dare say we now have a fair grasp of Woklamat's situation. Still, you've been afforded time to consider her invitation. Why not use it to learn more about Tyrol? Nomenon is bound to have some information on the continent. So it wouldn't hurt to be better informed. Quite right. I would have helped make an informed decision, but if you choose to go, you would be better prepared for what awaits. Come, my friend, let's be off to the archives. We'll hoof it. You know, walking through Charlene is actually quite peaceful. It's kind of like the music is really homey. There's just a bunch of people over there. Oh, that's weird. I don't just feel kind of grouped up there. Huh. Interesting. Like when you walk through areas in 14 that are like extremely like highly popular. I guess there's a fucking thing there. Okay. That would make sense as to why. It's interesting though. It's like because you can't see the NPCs there anymore. It's like a group of warriors of light have just come to assemble to talk or something or whatever, and they're all over the place. Especially this guy who I wish was not there. This slutty cat boy. Jesus Christ. Principles of blue magic and spell acquisition. The origins of blue magic can be traced back to the esoteric practices of the Wallachia, a tribe in the distant continent of Tyrol. The tribe holds nature in the highest, and in seeking to cultivate a spiritual connection with it, they learn to harness the power of the wildlife around them. In exchange for teaching the common tongue, I was permitted to live among them and train in their ways. Those days were some of the most grueling I remember, but they were tremendously rewarding. For instance, I had the privilege of visiting Lapis Canyon, the tribe's sacred grounds. It is so named for the cerulean deposit that wells up to the surface, burning the entire canyon a brilliant blue. Under a shaman's watchful eye, I finally managed to master the Wallachi's art and make animals' powers my own. As no name existed for it in the common tongue, I took the liberty of naming it Blue Magic. The reason I chose this color, as you will doubtless glean, is for the significance it holds to the Wallachie. I cannot think of a name more fitting to honor the people from whom this noble magic was born. Huh. So Blue Mage comes from Tyrol. Tyrol. Eorzean cuisine and history. It's impossible to adequately discuss Eorzean cuisine without speaking of that land from which many of our modern-day staples hail. The far western continent of Tyrol. It is Tyrol, I'm stupid. Ogre pumpkins, ruby tomatoes, even the ubiquitous papato. These crops and more that regularly grace the Eorzean dining tables trace their origins to the New World as the place is known to most. The tale of this culinary immigration begins in the year 1498 of the 6th Astral Era, when a Lomensan sailor named Kedenram successfully traversed the Indigo Deep to arrive at the theretofore unknown continent. Kedenram spent several moons exploring inland, in which, of course, he encountered the denizens of the sprawling nation of Mamulja. He was even granted an audience with their supreme leader, whose confidence he won along with permission to roam freely. Kedenram would return to Tyrol several times, but during his first expedition, he charted the land and gathered myriad root vegetables and seeds to bring back to Limsa Lomensa. Most notable of these was the Papato, whose ease of cultivation and nutritional value saw it quickly spread to all corners of Eorzea. Produce was far from the only bounty of Kedenram's expeditions to Tyrol. Many tantalizing recipes such as the bean-filled burrito and gripping legends such as that of the Golden City reached our shores by way of his ship. Those outside of Kedenram's circle, Tyrol largely remains shrouded in mystery, yet its influence on the cuisine cannot be overstated. Many scholars, myself included, would relish the chance to immerse themselves in the culinary culture of that faraway continent. Let's begin by comparing the geographical characteristics of the three great continents in Tyrol. Homer stretches from east to west and lies entirely within the northern hemisphere. In contrast, the latter extends to the far reaches of both northern and southern hemispheres, and a difference immediately presents itself in the form of climate variance. Shifts in climate tend to be gentler moving east and west, but harsher when moving north and south. Owing to this fact, longitudinal migration is far more common in history, whether it be by men, animals, or plants. A case in point is the Allegans, who rose to power in Aldnar before advancing east into Ilsebard. Their movement would be mirrored thousands of years later by the Garleans. Meanwhile, although the disparate tribes of Tyrol waged war with one another for generations, stymied by the climate, none could make any great headway north or south. Tribes hailing from the frozen lands withered beneath the desert sun, while those that thrived in open plains could not pierce the dense jungle, which was the way of it until the leader of the Fuck. I cannot say that correctly. Mamulja succeeded in bringing the continent under one banner. Given the land's divided history and reason thereof, one cannot help but be in awe of this feat. Truly, it is a testament to the autarch's greatness. Every land has given rise to unique wildlife, and the continent of Tyrol is no exception. As the flora and fauna of Tyrol. Yet while some of our creatures may have similar sight in Eorzea, many and more exist that are rarely seen this side of the Indigo Deep. This tome introduces a select variety of species as described in the testimonies of sailors and adventurers. Alpaca, accustomed to the Tyrol's craggy mountain ranges, this four-legged beastkin has been domesticated for seemingly hundreds if not thousands of years. Their soft white fleece is highly prized by weavers, while their strong legs and sure-footedness make them capable beasts of burden. Wyver, this ferocious scale-kid, is native to the dense jungles of Tyrol. The Mamulja have succeeded in taming them and utilize their prodigious strength for their manual labor. Given their immense size and power, it should come as no surprise that the Wyver is also employed as a siege beast. Many fortifications cannot long withstand this horned brute's rampage. Velegbarmanda, or Veligarmanda. Tyroli folklore holds that this bird-like creature is the mightiest of beasts and the very embodiment of nature's power. Whether it exists beyond myth, however, is uncertain. Didn't we just kill one? Refers to a wide selection of books read in Tyrol, you are somewhat better informed by your potential destinations. Grahati will be eager to know what you've discovered. If you read these books again, just talk to that motherfucker in front. Is he in the gazebo? No, he's just up there. They should have us move to the gazebo, though. I think that would be nice. And then, like, Alizé and Alphino. Or maybe just Alizé. I think she's the one that fell asleep. It'd be funny if she found me and Graha falling asleep in that gazebo instead this time. Scoured the library to your satisfaction, have you? Excellent. While there are a few books wholly dedicated to the subject of Tyrol, I dare say you found tidbits of useful information scattered here and there. But come, let's continue this outside. The moments do not take kindly to chatter. Yeah, gazebo. Now then, quite keen to hear your impressions. Couldn't help but notice that when we read the very same book in Grazine, I was pleasantly surprised to find references to Tyrol within. Among them, did anything in particular pique your interest? Zavai, despite having enjoyed a hearty meal, I found myself craving papatoes. To keep well, they were a boon to sailors, and was the same property that allowed them to survive the voyage to Eorzea. The book also mentioned a method of preservation which sees papatoes repeatedly frozen and dried. The resultant product was apparently used in a stew by people in mountainous regions. I had to sample that dish one day, and that and all the unique cuisines of that vast continent. You know, Graha really is a foodie, isn't he? Did you perchance learn aught about the fauna of Tyrol? Given your adventuring background, I expect the topic would interest you? What about Wivers? Wivers? I don't know. Oh yes, Grey Horn beasts kept at the Mamulja. Leash them on fortified positions, a devastating effect. That reminds me, I recall hearing that a few specimens were brought to Vilbrin not long ago. Perhaps it's possible to see them on the island. I heard from— ah, there she is. I thought I heard familiar voices. Hello, Alize. Hello, Elfino. Hello, friends. It's run into two of you here. Oh, well, have you researched your own, do you? Ah, we hope to arm ourselves with knowledge that may benefit the Garlean people. Having forged a new trade agreement with Razahan, they will next look to foster relations with other nations. This includes former imperial provinces. In view of this, we hope to find hints of it in history and how neighbors of differing races and ideologies might engage with one another. One of the two of you, what endeavor brings you here this day? Yo, there's this cat woman, and she has like really emotive faces. Like, you two have to see her. Nation composed of disparate peoples of Tyrol. I dare say this is precisely the kind of example we seek. You well to read up on Tiliolo. I will get this right. Tiliolo ourselves. The contest, is Vaughn the only one allowed to help Woklamat? There's no mention of such restrictions as I recall. On the contrary, Woklamat gave us the impression that she could have several champions. You know how to make the most of a respite? Follow me, Alpha. Now we have planning to do. I always say, wait. And it would seem our plans have changed, if you excuse me. We're gonna rest on our laurels. Come, let's return to the annex. Alize really wants to fight. She loves fighting. Either this quest is insanely long, or it is a Hildebrand trial, of which I'm not even sure yet. Because looking at the image that I was staring at earlier, that looked— I mean, I haven't done Hildebrand, so I wouldn't really know, but it did not look like it'd be Hildebrand related. This is voiced.
Oh, it's just... Despite all that we've learned, I can't help but feel we've yet to hear the whole story. What about you, my friend? Are you inclined to accept or refuse Woklamat's request?
There is something about it that's, you know, off. It's like, we'll be getting involved with the political relations of yet another nation. It's like, we did that in fucking A Realm Reborn. We did it in Heavensward. every single expansion has always had some sort of political relations. Like, A Realm Reborn, it was uniting the 3 city-states. You know, uniting the Shroud, fucking Thanalan, and Limsa Lominsa. Or Lenosha. You know, Heaven's Word. Fucking... Why am I forgetting the name of the city? The fucking elfy people. I don't know why I'm forgetting the name of the city in Heaven's Word. But them, the goblins. Stormblood. I'm really forgetting everything. Holy shit. Fucking Alamigo and Yanxia, Yanxia, however you pronounce it. The warring tribes over there taking back Kugane. Shadowbringers uniting the First with each other to fight the Light. And even an Endwalker, as we've watched not only in the main expansion, but post-expansion, political relations between the remaining Garlean Empire and Radz-at-Han. And also Sharlayan. It's like, it's been a constant... Every single expansion has been politically motivated. And I'm not talking about, like, really political, like, in-game, like... We have been going from city-state to city-state to country to country. It's like... Do we want to evolve ourselves again? Right? And the answer is, like, the real answer is we do anyways. But why should we involve ourselves with the new world? And you might say, you know, hey, that one guy who wants to go and try and take over the Garlean Empire, I mean, one, that's not going to work. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think they'd be able to do that. Besides, the Garlean Empire, like, even though they're weakened, it doesn't mean they're weak. And they also have the backing strength of Radz-at-Han now being their trade partner. And honestly, probably the rest of Eorzea. They would be alone in that conquest, and it would be a miserable experience to where they might even get wiped off the map. So maybe we should intervene, maybe we shouldn't, because there's no real reason to fear, but at the same time, how much death, how much destruction are we avoiding if we don't interfere? How much death and destruction are we avoiding if we do interfere? I'm still undecided, to be honest. We all love a good adventure, but for the right reasons.
I don't blame you. No matter the assurances, it's no simple thing to wade into the midst of a political struggle, and in a foreign land at that. How about this then? Instead of deciding here, go there first and then decide. In the course of seeing new lands and meeting new people, you'll surely find a way forward. That's what adventurers do, is it not?
It is, Graha. You were right. You were correct. Thank you for being the best boy.
Such a journey would be the envy of many a scholar. Distant as it is, Tural remains largely unknown to us, with only meager records to be found in Numenon. The experiences to be had, all the things you might hear, feel, and think. It's enough to stir me to the core. Life is a series of journeys, my friend.
That was a
And there's no
perfect
telling what
weather
awaits
timing.
us on the
Holy
long
shit.
road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another. Ah, but there's an idea. I have a matter to attend to at the Agora. Please, go on inside. I will join you shortly.
You know, there's also this other thing. You know, this kind of deep sadness. Because we're only needed when, well, the world needs us. Hey, Thancred, how you doing? When there's no threats, what is the Warrior of Light there for? It's kind of a depressing and isolating experience. Like, despite, you know, being an adventurer, you can always go on adventures, but your companions are now otherwise preoccupied. You know, they're absent. So that experience that you had adventuring amongst your friends is now just you. It's lonely. I'm not gonna say pathetic because it's not, but it's not the same experience. If I don't see that bar pop up. Okay, good. I was a little bit worried because the thing wasn't popping up when I was attacking enemies. Kinda like, what the fuck? So, what's Thancred's force in this race?
You have the look of someone who's made up their mind. Go on then. Let's hear it.
I haven't decided, actually. But it's true. I haven't been one to turn down an adventure. When have we ever turned something down? We've explored so many corners of Etheirys. Why stop now?
Excellent. You'll be compensated for your troubles, of course. But I dare say your time in Tural will be its own reward.
You're not planning to leave without us, are you? Alpha, no, Alize! What are you two doing here?
We happened to cross paths at Numenon earlier, you see, and I told them about Wuklemat. And when we fortuitously met again at the Agora just now, they expressed an interest in meeting our visitor.
Ah, you must be the twins who are sneaking after Erenville's toads.
he's told the
100 things about us you could have told her. And you chose that?
First impressions last.
She's about to go sulk in the corner.
'Tis an honor and a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Your Highness. Alphino Leveilleur at your service, and this is my sister Alize.
Oh no, let's not do that. I really can't stand titles. So, you want to participate in the contest too, is that right?
Indeed we do. We've been assisting with the rebuilding effort in Garlemald. Yet while progress is being made, the question remains of how the nation might reconcile with its neighbors. We believe there is much we might learn from Tuliolal, a nation founded on unity. And in return for this honor, we would spare no effort in supporting your claim.
The more the merrier, I say. And I'd be keen to learn about Eorzea and Garlemald from you as well.
Having recruited so many committed and capable allies, I presume you have no need for my continued assistance?
Nonsense! Like I told you before, you're indispensable. They're strong, aye, but strangers to our land. They need someone to guide them, to point out the dangers, and spare them grisly deaths. I can't think of anyone better suited to that task than you. What's more, despite your assertions, I know you haven't given up on the City of Gold.
I do think the City of Gold is solution not. Oh, there's some Zeev fighting with the lighting?
As I recall, Kryl, you were the first to state your desire to visit Tural.
Perhaps I was. Still, I can't help but worry about being away just when our order is beginning to find its feet again.
You have nothing to worry about. I haven't forgotten how you held the fort while I set off to explore Alzadal's legacy. It's only fair that I return the favor. Pray, leave the students to Ojika and me.
But, Raha...
You want to retrace your grandfather's steps, don't you? This is a rare opportunity, and I insist that you seize it.
I think Graha is a little bit tired of political intervention.
Thank you, Raha. Thank you.
Well, looks like it's settled. I'm counting
But
on
he
you all
was
to help
there
me
in
win
the trailer,
throne.
so obviously he did make his way over, so someone else takes over? Wait, did
I suppose now is a good time to show you what I spent a small fortune on at the Agora.
you stole it in the trailer?
There.
Ah, is it the new map? It's the new map.
This, my friends, is the latest map of the world, created to celebrate our friendship with the Loporrits.
Ah, is that
Cast
the
your
item?
eyes west of Sharlayan, for there it lies. The site of your next great adventure, Tural.
That was so much tinier. Ah. Yeah, there's the music. Yeah. fade away. Oh, we're getting art too. Oh, that's sweet. You know what? I think that's a great way to end the story of End 1. As we begin our new journey. So this means it is Hildebrand now. It's such a banger song too, like holy shit. Oh, is it going through everyone? I think it's... Oh, or these are the conclusive credits, aren't they? Where it does everyone. Yeah, no, they killed it with this fucking this theme. Like, unironically, I think this song is the best representation of Final Fantasy as a whole. Yeah, so since this is only an hour and a half, though, we will catch up on Hildebrand. It's finally time. Creative Business Unit 3, what an awful fucking name! Oh, right, I forgot. I can totally just... Wait, this is gonna make noise. I know it's not. Oh, it only... Huh. We can skip it, it's fine. Ervil will arrange a ship through his guild. You only worry about your own preparations. Oh, a knapsack! Oh! Okay, that's not what I expected what the item would be. I thought it'd be the new map. Unless it's a craftable. It might be a craftable. Or maybe it's an item from the thing. Meanwhile, in Limsa Lamensa, there's still some shit happening over there, ain't there? Hey, Estinian.
When does the next ship set sail?
May I ask your destination?
The north and east, I've already seen. I suppose I'll head west this time.
West, you say?
What's Thancred up to? Oh, nope. Okay, Uranger. That's fine. Just gonna get one with Uranger and Y'shtola. Yeah, there's Thancred. There he is.
I see you've made up your mind. I had a feeling you'd be keen.
But to think that our comrades too are thither bound. Fate doth work in mysterious ways.
Indeed. It will be a grueling task.
Oh, have they all been asked by various people?
If the prospect doth trouble thee, 'tis not too late to decline the petition.
Okay, I see what's happening here.
Though thine expression would suggest thou art far from perturbed.
Oh, how could I possibly be, knowing what's to come?
Then let us delay no further and secure passage on a vessel.
So where they're going there to help Woklama.
This will be a mission to remember.
Thancred and Urianger are there to help another person. Astinian is going there of his own volition.
Come, my friend.
Not by anyone being
make for
there to tell him. Which means Y'shtola, yes. What about Y'shtola, right? Meanwhile, no, okay. Oh, Y'shtola.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty?
Have now.
Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of Blind Frost in Offerd's north?
Not.
The fabled golden cities of the New World?
Oh. I miss you, Emmet Selk. My anchor now, the tide is high. Dawn of new adventure nigh. Row forth to break horizon's bond and tread the gilded path beyond. Oh, I'm so fucking excited for Dawn Trail. So fucking excited. This kind of fashion. Yeah. There it is. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that a lot, actually. It's really good. Wait, hold on. I have some questionable shit in here. Hold on. Ones that I should really get rid of, to be honest. I don't use just jokes. You know what? This one's actually... You know what? No, this one's appropriate. This one's appropriate for it. Although I do need to find a different color for it, a different brown for the hood. This one's pretty good, though. You know what? I have an idea. Oh, I had poses? Holy shit, I didn't realize I had poses. I'm glad I remember how to do actions by typing them out. I just had a fucking idea roll up into my mind. What is a good emote? You know what? No, this is actually good on its own. Hold on. Ah, shit, I need a fuck. I hate how it breaks it. Nope, I gotta wait for it to fit. Damn it. There we go. No, I can find a better spot than this. Hold on. Hold on. I can think of a better spot. Over here where there's nothing in the way. I say as there is a fucking boat in the goddamn way. You know what? No. I can go up. I'm curious. Is that technically? This fashion item was fucking genius. You ever thought of it? It's so goddamn good. Get rid of the other NPCs. I can set up some lights to make it much more... I don't want character lighting. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Ignore that. Ignore that. That doesn't exist. Actually, wait, let me do that shot again. Because I realized something. I did realize something. Take a second one just to be safe. Yeah, yeah, those are both pretty good. And it is a healthy thing. Alright. Let me really quick update this stuff. And you know what? While we're doing that, we will take a short break. Like I have to use the restroom really horribly. And I will be right back and we'll start up the healthy stuff. I'll do basic plate though, we'll be fine. You know what? I am back now. Let me switch the game really quickly. Go to just chatting.